I realized that what I love most is Los Angeles, so I want to talk about Los Angeles. And this is the cruelest city in the world. So all of these pictures I took with my cell phone, and I have like a 1.3 megapixel cell phone, like cameras, and still the beauty of Los Angeles comes through from my crappy little cell phone camera. This is my city. This is my city, and she has taken me everywhere. She's someone very special to me, and we've been in an on and off relationship for the past 21 years. It's been pretty tumultuous because she can be cold and relentless and fickle. She's brought me to my knees, beaten me, forced me to give her up because sometimes I just don't have the strength to keep up with her. The one thing that she's always been is beautiful. On the surface, she's lights, freeways and highways, mountain ranges if you look far enough, smog on the outer layer, smog that chokes a lot of people who didn't grow up here, which I apologize for. But what's most beautiful about her is hid a little deeper. This is the city where I grew up. I believe that no one who lives here has one opinion, one way or the other. You can't just love or just hate Los Angeles. It's always both. There are always going to be things that you hate about this city, but she just keeps you coming back. She keeps you guessing for so long that you give up trying to figure out whether or not you love her or hate her, and you just love her instead. She's unconventional beauty in the purest of forms. This is the coolest city on earth, but it isn't just movie stars and rock stars. This city is real. She has real feelings, real people with real experiences. She has pain and suffering. She is the sum of the lives of all the ordinary people that inhabit her. The homeless, the workers, the students, the parents, and the children. She has so much to offer, but you have to work for it. She comes with so many layers, and it's easy to get lost. You make excuses not to find out more about her, but then you realize that it's the best kind of love. She doesn't care about what's going on with the rest of the world because all that matters is her. So many people have so much to say about my city. She's dirty, she's dangerous, the public transportation system has no way of being efficient, but there's so much life here. This city is like no place else on earth because it breathes and feels and has a mind of its own. It does what it wants while you're trying to figure out what you're doing. That's Inglewood, by the way, the last picture. Didn't expect that from Inglewood, right? There's beauty in the beaches, in the mountains that surround Los Angeles, and the people who speak a myriad of different languages and express even more cultures. I've moved from various houses and apartments a grand total of 7 times in the last 3 years. I have a very skewed idea of what home is because the concept of home never meant an actual house to me. I spent my years lost trying to grab onto what I didn't have. While everyone talked about going home for Christmas or Easter or summer, I was looking for a nice place to go, to travel to explore. So for the last 3 years, I've been trying to keep up with places that I've been living, and every time like winter break, spring break comes along, I'm like, okay, how am I gonna find a way to like travel somewhere so I'm not stuck? And when I was old enough, I grabbed onto the concept of Los Angeles as my home. It's not a house, but it's a city. It's the city I was raised, and the city where I grew into the person that I am today. It's here where I learned who I am and who I could be. I hate her when I'm here, but I miss her so much when I'm gone that I dream about being able to drive the freeways at night with my windows down, blasting my music. I dream about eating burritos larger than my face. I dream about the feeling of the Los Angeles sun on my skin, biking through the streets crowded with cars and buses and people, sticking my feet in the sand on the beach, and driving up winding roads to view the sprawl of this city from the edge of the bay. where I learned to love and hate and forgive. The city where I learned to give and take. I've surrounded myself with the most amazing people I could ever hope to call my friends. People who love me for who I am, who love what I love, help me when I need them most, tell me when I'm being an idiot, and give me the shoulder to cry on when life gets too hard. This is the city where I learned that smog can't be so bad but makes such brilliant pink sunsets. I look back now, and I'm still amazed at how far I've come from that lost little girl trapped in a big city. But I'm not lost anymore. I've chosen to greet my city with open arms and love her for the crazy ride she's given me and the amazing love I've found here. And I encourage all of you to soak up Los Angeles and welcome her for as long as you'll be here. She isn't perfect, but I've never known true beauty before I gave myself to LA.